Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So, this article came out about a week ago, and basically, this was when the news first broke to me that Deal is no longer working with prop firms. As a lot of you know, most prop firms do make payouts through Deal. So, this was news to me. It was kind of random. I think it came out of a Forex prop firm having all their funds frozen by the US and Canada. And because of that, I think Deal said, we're no longer gonna work with prop firms. We're gonna change our terms and services. And I think that caused a lot of, people are asking questions about, is this gonna be the end of prop trading? Um, like, is this temporary? Are they gonna come back? And so far, it appears to be like a permanent thing as of the time I'm recording this. But it made me think a lot about the idea of prop trading and even just regular trading in general. And a lot of times we talk on here about which firms have you trading in sim versus which firms have you trading live. And I think this incident made me really think about, what if everything is sim? Like, how do we know? We don't really know the back end of, a lot of anything, right? Like, we just kind of see what we see. But at least in this perspective, what the government claimed about the Forex prop firm was, um, kind of like they were rigging it a little bit, and everything wasn't really, above board. I'll say that. So, but the idea I've heard that with futures, it's a little different because all the futures prop firms go through I want to say the same data providers that are providing data for like, you know, everybody basically, or like it's centralized. Like the pricing is centralized to where a prop firm isn't really, um, you know, tweaking the bid and ask to kind of skim off the top. But there was other questions raised in the paperwork for the Forex prop firm. I'll let you guys look at it yourselves, but it made me start thinking a lot about even with regular brokers where you're putting your own money in the account and you believe it's a live account. And when you're trading, you're not, when you buy a contract or you buy a security, you're not getting anything in return. All you're getting is a confirmation that you bought something and that you will get the gain or loss associated with that security. Meaning, you don't see on the back end that they're buying anything that has your name on it. And when you're selling something, you're not seeing it, anything come in with your name on it. All you know is when you go to withdraw your funds, most of the time the funds are there and it hits your bank account and it's real. Like, that's when it becomes real for most traders. And it made me think to myself, are we going to get to a point in the world where brokers, and they may be doing this now, I have no idea, and this is all speculation, this is all ideas in my head, but what if you submitted your money to your broker, you made a deposit, and again, if most brokers understand that most traders fail, right? If majority of traders fail, would it be acceptable for the broker then to basically make all your trades sim effectively, where you're trading off real data in real time and they'll pay out gains if you have gains? But if their logic is most traders are going to lose anyways, would it be wrong if that broker just, when you make a deposit, they keep the cash? They don't even actually make trades. They just keep the cash on hand in case you do make a profit, and then they have to pay people out. And I think from that perspective, that sounds a lot like prop trading. And I'm thinking to myself, what if a broker came out and just did that, where they're taking your cash and they allow you to buy and sell up to the amount that you deposited, and then if you make a gain, you can withdraw, right? And ideally, they should have the funds available if they're not actually putting anybody's money in into the market. And That's a really crazy thought, but I think what really made me stop and think was, even if that was happening, we would never know. When I go through any broker, the really big ones, the really small ones, I don't know what's happening. All I know is I buy something and I sell something, and when I make a withdrawal, the money's there. So I never really question it. But everything is digital now, anyways, where everything is virtual. So there is no virtual receipt. I'm not gonna get a letter mailed to me with a saying I own 10 contracts of MES or 10 contracts on the ES. Like, you're not gonna get that. When you buy something, all you have is a number on the screen to say you own a contract or you sold a contract. And I think we're just getting to a place where everything I'm saying, like, I mean, it's a possibility. And I'm not sure if it's happening now or not, but who knows? Like, I'm sure somewhere in the world this is happening where you're sending your money to a broker, and um, they understand math, right? If 90% of traders are failing, why risk the money and put it in the market for real? Whereas they can just let you trade and lose virtual profits. You lose your virtual deposit, and they no longer owe you any money, and they keep your full deposit, right? I'm not saying this is happening at all. All I'm saying really is you would have no way of knowing. And from that perspective, it actually speaks to the idea that prop firms are legitimate businesses, so long as they're actually making payouts on legitimately earned incomes or earned legitimately profitable trades, right? Like, if you make a profit, they should pay you out. But then the idea is, okay, well, is it fair for them to take your deposit and then not pay you out because you made bad trades? And I think the answer to that question is yes. Because if you had made good trades, they would have paid you out. And I think now this comes down back to, well, what are the rules? Are the rules fair? Like, are the rules set up to make them keep your money? And I think with prop firms, that's where it's going to come back to is, are the rules unfairly set up to either encourage you to take massive risk to where you're losing money faster, or are the rules set up in a way where it would take you so long to actually pass through their rules that you're going to pay for like multiple months worth of subscription fees or data fees, or whatever they call it these days. But I still feel pretty confident about prop trading, specifically futures. I've never traded Forex. I don't know the Forex market. I'm not sure, how it works. But I think as long as the data is centralized and that they're not, rigging spreads or nothing like that, I feel pretty confident with it still. I am trading back my own money mostly these days, to be honest, though. I think prop trading made me a better trader to where I feel confident enough to just trade my own money. I still like the idea of trading sometimes because the rules just force you to be disciplined in a way that I think it's when you're trading your own money, you make the rules. You make all of the rules. So I do like prop trading for the fact that they have rules, and to me, I think they actually do help you become a better trader, or they help you manage risk better. I know a lot of traders just have the mindset that if I had more money, I'd be a better trader. And I think in a weird way, prop trading allows you to see or test that theory that if you had more money, you would make better trades or be more profitable. So I made this video to just say it's a whole new world and everything is digital, and just keep your eyes open and think for yourself. But yeah, it's all digital, it's all virtual when it comes to trading these days. So who knows? Let's see where innovation takes us in the next couple of years. I do think I've seen a lot of innovation in the past 8 months since I've started trading on prop firms. So I think we'll continue to see these innovations. I think we'll continue to see changes happening. Even in the speed that I've seen prop firms adopt Tradovate, it's been really fast and really quick. But I've seen rules update to where you can pass a evaluation in now 2 days, or sometimes 0 days. Really, whenever you pass, you pass. I've seen more leniency with payouts. So I think we're getting to a point in trading where what's really going to matter is skill, right? If they're actually buying contracts on the back end for you, I don't think it'll matter so much, especially if you're trading like you're day trading specifically, or even like swing trading. If you're trying to buy and hold assets, I think it matters a lot more. But if you're just buying and selling, I really don't think it matters if they're actually buying assets on the back end with your money, as long as they have the money to make payouts. And it is kind of sad that for this model to even be effective, it would have to rely on more losers than winners, and more people making deposits than withdrawals. That is the sad part of trading, but trading in a lot of ways is zero sum. So I guess that does make sense. But I think all this stuff is noise. I think if you focus on your skill, doesn't matter what broker you're using or if you're trading prop or your own money, I think you should be fine. So that's my take on this. I'm not afraid of, deal and the rules. I think I do feel a little safer with futures compared to other markets. And I'm kind of excited to see how this plays out, or if this leads to regulation. I made a video about that previously, about my thoughts on should prop firms be regulated, and how I felt there were some similarities to them and other institutions that kind of hold money for people, basically. But again, share in the comments what you guys think. If you guys totally agree with me, or if you think I missed the mark, let me know why in the comments. And thanks for watching.